Hello guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriam and welcome to Healthy Habits. I'm so happy that you're here. Today we're gonna talk about our word of the year of 2025. New year, better me. As I always say, Happy New Year's, by the way, if you're watching this at the beginning of the new year. That's why I wanted to make this video. By the way, I've already done a video about importance to make a word at the beginning of the year. I'm going to link it below. So I'm not going to repeat myself as much, but on this episode, I want to tell you what it's going to be mine. Here I share what it was in 2024. Now I'm going to share what it's going to be in 2025 and why and all the good things. I'm going to do a recap a little bit of the other episode, but if you want to watch it, watch this one first and then go and watch the other one, or you should probably watch the other one first and then come, but it's okay. You're more than welcome to stay. Anyway, so the word of the year, why it's important to have one in general. It's because your year is going to be much more amazing, honestly, when you have that year, because all the great things that will happen, you will be relating to that word and you'll instantly feel better. That's the number one reason. And also you'll accomplish things around that word. Okay, I'm going to give you my example, but let's say if your word, I don't know, was, well, my word was gratitude, right? In 2024. So every little thing that I was grateful for, I was relating that to my word of the year, which was gratitude. So that's why for sure I was huge on gratitude, because it was my word of the year. And when you try to come up with a word of the year, it's like just one word. You not 1 million things, not 1 million resolutions, not 1 million dreams, which again, those are important, but just one word, simple word. It can change your whole year for the better. I think people underestimate the power of just one word. If gratitude wasn't my word of the year in 2024, I can honestly tell you that I don't think I would be this huge on gratitude. And we all know gratitude is directly linked to happiness. So again, I'm so very grateful to have that word on my, to have that word of the year. I'm so grateful. So that's why I wanted to share, because I need to share, It has me so much, and I know that it can help you as well. So you're like, okay, Miriam, let's say I have my word. What I need to do first? You need to write it down just once, so you can see whether it's on stickers, simple stickers like this that you can stick to whenever you're on your screen, or you can have wallpaper also on your phone, just one word. That's what I think I'm going to do. But on your computer, in front of your door, your mirror, just somewhere that you can see. Just, one sticker. You don't have, if you want to put 10 stickers, the same word in different places, you do you, but I'm just telling you that it's simple and it's easy, you don't need to complicate your life. But if you want to do multiple stickers, you do you. For me, it works just one. I put it like right when I wake up on my wall. And yeah, it makes it like keeps me reminding to myself that, okay, that's my word of the year. That's when we are in June or July, I still remember, my word of the year, because it's in front of me. And when I put that sticker, I don't change it. Like, it's not like, today it was on my computer screen, now it's gonna be elsewhere. No, it's just one place that my brain and subconscious mind at this point will know it's there. So whenever I wake up or wherever, I see it on my wall. But you can try and see what works the best for you. That's what counts. Maybe for you it's gonna be on your screen or wallpaper on your phone. I honestly would suggest, like, even if I put on wallpaper, I'll still have physical sticker, just because I feel like on the screen, our eyes will get used to it, because we're going to see it so many times, how many times we open our phone, right? So, but again, you can try different techniques and see what works for you. But it's so simple, right? So far, so simple. Now you're like, okay, let's say I have my word, like, but how I can come up with my word, right? Because we have so many great words: focus, gratitude, peace, whatever, right? We have lots. You'll be like, how can I come up with that word? And for that, few minutes, take to yourself. Now, I'm not telling you take 30 minutes. I'm not telling you take 1 hour. Just a few minutes with a piece of paper and a pen, when you can write down all your thoughts on a piece of paper. What do you want the most in life? If you write down a few things, again, not like hundreds of them, just few. Let's say 1 to 5. And you'll see a pattern. You'll see that some things come up more than often. For that, I honestly would recommend you to write 10. Just 10 things. I don't know. I want to be more happy. I want to be successful. I want to be financially stable. I want more health. I want more peace. What do you want more of this life? You write down, and then you see the pattern. You'll see that few things come up. Not maybe in the same words, but in the same like family in the same category, if you will. So for me, it was gratitude, because I was like, okay, I want to be more happy. I want to be more, less stressed. I want to be more happy with myself. I want to be happy with my thoughts. And then, yes, I would write happiness, but this is, okay, so it needs to be more specific than very like general thing. If I wrote happiness, okay, like, how can I practice happiness? Like being happy all the time, it's unrealistic, So I avoid emotions in this case. I mean, being happy, it's important. We all seek that. It's, very important. But if you write down as of your word 2025, happiness, it's like, okay, so happiness, okay, that's good. But like, how you can practice it daily, or as often as you would like, it's unrealistic, because no one can be happy 24/7. So that's why I was like, okay, what's linked to happiness, which is, it's proven that it's gratitude. So I was like, okay, let me, like, my word, I want it to be, gratitude. And then I was seeing it every day, and then I was like, okay, and then I had my exercise to write down what I'm grateful every single day. You can either tell yourself or write it down, just one phrase, not too complicated, guys. I want things easy, simple, and efficient. In my habits, so it can stick with me. But yeah, the easier the things you make, the longer it can stick in your habits, because usually people want to overcomplicate their habits or the things, or like meditating 10 hours, 10 pages. I'm like, I don't have time. It's not realistic for me. But the things I tell you here in this channel are realistic. They're quick and easy, but efficient. So yeah, once you have your word, which is not relating to any emotion, like tangible things that you can practice every single day, that's when the magic happens. So yeah, gratitude, I wrote it down. I saw it everywhere, every single day. And then I started subconsciously to think ways how I can be more grateful. And I'm sure that's why, because if it wasn't my word of the year, it wasn't in my, in front of me, I don't think I would practice this much. I mean, I would hear on the podcast here and there about gratitude, how it's important, but I wouldn't practice every single day. Now I tell myself I'm grateful for, and I fill the blank. I am grateful for myself, for my family, for my health, for my family's health, that they're okay, that I'm breathing, that they're breathing. Like, it's the little things, but they are huge if you really think about it. It's like sometimes I'm like, I'm grateful that I move, and then I deep think about this, and I'm like, wow, okay, this is huge. Like, the fact that I'm moving it's for you, it's like what she's talking about. But if you really think the fact that we're breathing, do you know how many people are struggling to breathe or to move right now? It's it breaks my heart to even think about. So it's not that little. It's not little at all. It's the most important things in life, and yeah, gratitude helps. Anyway, so let's say you came up with your word, you put it on, wherever you can see, and before that you thought about your word, right? Now what? Now you're like, okay, I see it everywhere. It's in my mind, in my subconscious mind. Well, you will be surprised, because then it's the job of your brain and mind to do the work. Yes, it's important to sometimes when you see it, how can I be grateful today? Or how can I be this? How can I be that? But the next steps, it's on your brain and on your mind, because it will seek ways so you can practice it daily. Now I know that you're like, oh my God, what? That's weird. But you don't know until you try, right? And I can tell you with my own experience, since I've done it in 2024, that it worked. Was it like instantly? No, it's not like for the 1st of January, I became this happiest person ever in my life. No, it takes work. It takes hard work. It takes time. You need to have patience. Great things take time. So let's have patience in this world that don't want to have patience. Yeah, when you try it yourself, you'll see the magic. And if you try it, please leave the comment below which word you're going to choose. Or if you don't want to tell, just come back later to tell me if it worked or not. Just, it worked or it didn't work, and why. I'm so super, super curious. Now that I'm done explaining, an example and how it works, I want to tell you my own, so maybe it can inspire some of you. And I'll tell you this on the first episode. When I came up with gratitude, I was like, okay, next one. I already kind of knew, like, I didn't want to do the exercise that I told you, like, okay, take a few minutes, write down 10 things that you want in life. It's like, I know why. I just came up in my head at that time. I'm like, okay, this year is gratitude, but next year is going to be focus, That's how it was. Like, I wanted my word to be focus. And then I realized with time and that year that, of course, everyone needs more focus, so you can be focused on whatever you're doing, especially nowadays, so you don't have any distractions around you, no social media, whatever. And then with time, I was like, it's not that I don't need more focus anymore. It's just my priority have changed. I realized that it's not that, I need more of focus. Of course, everyone needs. But it's not I'm really lacking at this point in my life, at this journey that I'm in. So with time, I was thinking, yeah, maybe that's not going to be in 2025. Maybe I need to come up with another word. And on the episode, or which episode it was? No, I think it was on the episode of why personal development is important. I tell you there that when I went to LA for a personal development event, of course, there, like, everyone knows about word of the year. And we were talking about that, and everyone were like, okay, what should my word be? And I remind you, this was in October, and we were already like discussing that. And then, a few people in my group tell down words or anything else, and I told them, honestly, I thought it was focus, but I am not sure anymore, so I need to think more. And one of the girls asked me, like, the same question that I asked you, like, what do you want more in your life, or what you're lacking more in your life? And I was like, asking for help. It's not that I think that I know everything. That's why I hesitate to ask questions or for help. It's not that. It's just because I'm a kind of person that doesn't want to disturb others. So that's why I am like, oh yeah, I'll do it myself, because I don't want to disturb others. I don't want to like make them uncomfortable, whatever. It's just in my head. So it's like, I don't know. And they were like, maybe your word should be asking, what do you think? And I'm like, I wrote down, I took notes, because if you don't write down right away, you'll forget it. And then I went to the hotel and I was thinking about it. I'm like, maybe she's right. So yeah, maybe for the exercise, see, I forgot to tell you this, but see what you're lacking. What do you want more? Yes, but also what you're lacking in your life. And helping and asking for help, I do lack, and I want to have more. Not in a desperate way when every little thing I'm gonna ask, no. But sometimes I exhaust myself so I can do it myself, so I don't disturb others. Or maybe sometimes I know that person can do better, but I still do it myself because I want to be independent. Well, I have that personality trait when I want to do it all by myself. And also, if you're the older sibling, you'll know, because apparently that's what we want to take care more of others, because we are the older siblings anyway. If you're the younger sibling, well, you're a lucky one. No, but like, that's how it works. Anyway, so yeah, what I was telling you. So yeah, asking for help, it's gonna be my word of 2025. But again, as you see, it's not related to an emotion. It's something that I'm lacking, and at the same time, I want to have more right now in this journey that I'm in. So asking for help. It's going to be my word 2025. I know if this episode made you realize what you want more of, or what you're lacking and do you want to have in 2025. And I remind you, this is not something that in general you want in your life. It can be that, but if you want to be more, if you have no idea when you think like that, think about this year, like 2025, what I want more of my life and what I'm lacking more of, and you'll see. If I can tell you more examples, well, gratitude, yes, helping others, focus, peace, or else it can be that you want to be more disciplined, so discipline can be your word, or fitness, it can be your word. So something that are not related as much as emotions, like joyfulness, blissfulness, happiness. And also it needs to be more specific. Like if you tell your word dreams, okay, but like what are your dreams? Your brain will be like, that's good, but like where do we start? Like, it needs to be as specific as it can be, not related to an emotion, but it can't be like so generic too that your brain doesn't know what to do with it. Like resolutions, okay, like what are your resolutions? It needs to be, if you came up with one word and you have other like multiple like criteria at the end, it means that it's so generic. Even if your word is health, that's good, but like which health? Physical health, mental health? If you can be specific, the specific you are, the better it is. So I hope this episode helped you. It's a good way to start your year, or whenever you're watching this. It's never too late, even if it's not in January. It's never too late to have your word of the year. I had clients that they had like in mid-year, their word. So it's never too late. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, because here we are talking about healthy topics per usual. Thank you again. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and also ring the bell so you don't miss any healthy habits per usual. Before I go, don't forget, don't give up for just one more day. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.